Hello. Time for an update video. Um, let's see, where do I start? First of all, how you guys doing? Today is the 26th of March, and let's go over a couple things real quick. First off, let's get book stuff out of the way. Not a whole lot to report. I did decide on the name of the current book I'm working on, which is Chrism's backstory, and it is Devil to the Damned. Devil to the damned. So the damned perceive her as the devil. Um, and it's coming along pretty well. I'm actually like 3/4 of the way through the first draft. Finding it hard to sit still and write recently, but that's moreover just because I keep finding ways to distract myself, and I haven't been going to the library. I've been actually this has actually been my writing station. I wake up and I go whoop, and I plop my ass there and I try to write. But because I'm home, I find ways to distract myself. So, need to not do that. I need to go to the library, but find it hard to wake up. Find it hard to wake up because my pill that I've been taking and everything keeps me asleep longer. I find it a lot harder to get out of bed. I'm still waking up constantly throughout the night, but I just find it hard to get out of bed. I wake up at 10, and I'm like, oh, I want to get out of bed. It's 10 o'clock. But it's so comfortable, so I stay in bed till 11, and that's starting to annoy me. And I'm going to bed, and I'm probably falling asleep at like 2 or 3. I'm laying down, though, at like 1 or 2, so it's all kind of weird. It's all unproductive and lazy, honestly. But so yeah, writing that's coming along. I'm at like 90 pages right now, and I still have I think 3 or 4 more chapters to fully write out. So I'm gonna break 100 pages easy. Probably be at about 140 pages, and then I'm gonna format it, which might make it a little bit longer. Because it's a lot more. It's a lot more camping out on the scenes, and it's playing out, in consecutive days. I also might try to go and stretch it to have a couple of days. Like the first chapter, I might do like 2 more days before that to add some more depth and whatnot. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll change what day it is in the first chapter and make it like 2 days prior, so I get 2 extra days, so I can add more chapters after we're introduced to like her best friend. I want to have some more time spent with her. For stuff later on. But yeah, I have plans and it's coming along pretty well. And then after that, I'm gonna be starting work on book 3, which I'm still taking notes of on book 3. And I got a lot of really good notes. I can't wait to write them out. I'm still trying to figure out the stakes and the structure of book 3, which was the biggest issue of book 2. But I'll get there. I just have this morbid sense of strict time, like if I don't get this done and I die tomorrow, then I leave behind unfinished work, and I don't want that. So I want to make sure I at least get these last 2 stories out, and then it's like I don't really know what to write after that. So as long as I get these two, then I can consider the Vengeance universe complete in that sense. Even though I still want to write more on it, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes from there. Because I have side stories I want to write, but whatever. Anyway, no more writing stuff. I have not been streaming, and that's mostly just because I don't. I don't know. Again, it's always I don't know what to play, but also like I'm going over here. It's I don't know what to play, but it's also I can't. I can't talk with myself anymore. I can't just I can't just play and riff and talk and like how I used to do YouTube commentary. I can't do solo commentary anymore because I just get so demotivated. Because Twitch has always been that like get the immediate response because I have chat there or I'm playing with somebody. In YouTube videos, I can have that mentality of nobody's actually here, so I can just kind of be goofy, and if I say something too goofy or if I make a joke that wasn't great or something like that, then I can cut it out, so I can just kind of let loose. But when I'm on stream, it's like I know that there's that immediate witness to anything I do. Not like I'm saying anything bad, but I'm saying if I make a joke that doesn't land, or I feel more pressure to be funny, therefore I retract. So Twitch has just felt very hollow for me lately. Even though I want to stream, I'm gonna get Dylan and Jake back into playing 7 Days to Die. Thinking actually I want to start doing a Minecraft playthrough if we can, which is gonna cost me $20 to get the Java Minecraft because that's what they play on. But it'll be worth it because I want to play Minecraft. I love Minecraft. And also that is like, same thing with YouTube. Not much going on there because I'm not streaming. I'm definitely not making YouTube content anymore because there's no point. And then Airsoft, barely playing. I'm not playing Airsoft at all. I put up a video of us playing Marco Polo, and that's the most Airsoft I've played in like 4 or 5 months. Actually, probably more than that. Let's see. As far as work is going, nothing's going on with work. Actually, and another thing, I just finished reading Comet Rising. Uh, I can show you guys real quick. So back in 2018, I bought Shadow Weaver from Meyer. I believe it was Meyer. I bought Shadow Weaver from Meyer because I thought the cover art looked really cool. Turns out it's a very kiddish book. It's very it's written for kids. It's definitely ages like 8 to 12 or whatever have you. But it's still a good book. It has its problems from a writer's perspective of the structure of the paragraphs isn't that great. There's a lot of like short stop sentences. There's a lot of repeated inner monologue and a lot of repeated dialogue because it's a kid's book, so they're constantly hammering home. They're constantly repeating stuff so the kids don't forget because, it's easy to forget. Same thing with the sequel, Comet Rising. And I just finished both of these, and they're pretty meaty books. Like, they're not meaty because meaty is the wrong word, but like, how big the font is on the page and how huge these margins are on the side. It's well formatted, but it's just definitely stretched. And it's 310 pages for the first book. Second book is about, the same looking. And this is about 307. Actually, it's less than that because the last little bit is the first chapter of another character's story, a prequel story, which I don't think I'm going to read because I'm not fully interested, but I like this story. I like those two. Those are good books, and I just finished reading those two. And because I'm trying to get back in the habit of actually reading, because I know if I'm actually reading, it's going to make my writing better, and it's going to inspire me to do more writing. Try to get these back in there. Oh, I can't. And I actually I'm starting to work through the Tales from the Gas Station. I'm almost done with book 1. Gotta get to volume 2 and then volume 3 because volume 4 just came out and I need to get those. And I love Tales from the Gas Station. It's probably, if we're not counting manga, it's probably my favorite book series. And then after Tales from the Gas Station 1, I need to read, I think I'm going to reread Things Not Seen, which is my favorite book of all time, and I'm going to read the sequel to it, and I think there's the side story, which I never knew that there was, so I'm excited to go through and read my favorite book again. It's been like 10 years since I've last read it. Yeah, I'm trying to read more, but I find it hard to, like, if I'm at work, I bring books with me at work. Whenever I have downtime, I try to read a couple chapters when waiting for stuff to do. But since I'm already listening to my podcast, it's like I'm just listening to the podcast. I'll just, diddle on my phone and listen to that because my brain's already being occupied. Otherwise, I have to stop the podcast and then pull out the book. And then I'm in silence and I'm trying to read the book and whatever have you. So, and I definitely don't ever really read at home. When I have nice days out on a day off or something, I'm definitely going to go hang out at the park and read or go for a walk and find a quiet place to read in the woods or something like that. That's another thing. I'm going to do a GoPro video of me metal detecting. I mentioned that in the last one, but I got my metal detector, and it's starting to warm up a little bit, so I think there's like almost no snow left outside, so I'm going to go through on the property here around the house first and see if there's anything in the yard or something like that. Probably nails, but you never know what you're going to find. That's the whole point. And then I'm going to go in the back woods and then maybe go in the field a little bit, and then I'm probably going to go to my parents' house and walk around the woods out there and see what I can find. I'm definitely interested. And I might bring Dylan and Nin with me if they want to go when I go to my parents' house, but who knows? I'll ask them. They're probably seeing this video, so yeah, March is almost over. Feels weird. We're already almost 4 months into the year. And my biggest problem right now when it comes to just like time passing is I just feel like I'm not going anywhere, I feel like I'm not moving forward in my life. I feel like I'm not working towards any type of change, and it's not like change needs to happen right now. Money's getting a little bit better of a situation. a little bit. I'm working on it. But I don't feel like there's a goal for tomorrow. I don't feel like there's a goal for next week or next month outside of writing. Writing is my constant goal, so it doesn't feel like I'm working towards anything for my life besides chipping away at bills and then writing. But that's it. I'm not looking forward to anything. I'm not working towards anything. I don't know. And I don't like that. It's such an empty feeling because it feels like every day wasn't wasted, but it feels like I could have done more, but I don't know what I'm doing more for. Oh, and I just realized, back to writing, when I get Devil to the Damned written, I need to come up with a cover art for it and then commission somebody to do the cover art. And I also, at some point, I don't know when, I want to do the audiobook for book 2. Because actually, me and Jake just had an interview where we were talking about book 1 because he finally got through to listening to it on audiobook. So did an interview with him, and that's on the Spotify with the book. It was really cool, but that made me realize like I want to do the book 2 audiobook, but that's going to be another 10 months and like $1,200. So unless I can do like a GoFundMe, but I'm definitely not going to make that much for it. Uh, who knows? Maybe it's worth trying. Post it on my book Twitter. So if I can even raise like $500, then that's cutting it in half, and I would definitely go for it then. But that's also if Claire is available. But yeah, actually, I might make a note of that. I can try it. So anyway, I think that's really it. Oh, actually, one last thing. I might be going to Comic Con this year. Speaking of money, it's actually not that expensive, and I won't be the one driving or whatever have you. But I did a photo shoot for a friend just the other day, and she said she was going to Comic Con, and she invited me. And I'm the kind of person where it's like, oh, you invited me, but were you just being nice? So when I'm asking questions about it, now I feel like, oh no, now he's gonna go, and it's gonna be I feel very like I know I was directly invited, but I still feel like, like I don't belong with it. I still feel like if I try to go, now you're only being nice and you're letting me go because you said so originally, even though you don't really want me to go. You were just saying it to be nice. Now I've latched onto it. Now you're like, oh, great, now he's going to come because I said so. I feel like that, even though I'm like 80% sure it's not like that. It's just, that's how my brain works. It's stupid. But I'm probably going to be going to Comic Con hopefully next month, actually in a couple weeks. I need to get that confirmed with her by tomorrow so I can get the day off, and then I'll pay for my ticket. And that's Boston Comic Con. So if you're gonna be at Boston Comic Con, April whatever 14th, or I don't know what day it is, don't quote me on that, I don't know, but if you're gonna be there, I might be there. So cool beans. I don't know why the fuck I just said cool beans. What a prick. Anyways, thanks guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.